Hello, breeders, and welcome back to WWE ECW. This time we're reviewing the 14th episode of WWE ECW, that being the September 12th of 2006. Now, what's a novel concept about this one? Well, we're in fucking Madison Square Garden, so people are actually a lot more interested in seeing the wrestling rather than being in fucking St. Bear, fucking Pennsylvania or whatever the fuck. No one even knows what that place is. Obviously, ECW didn't sell out Madison Square Garden. This was probably just tied on to SmackDown. So, you'd have to imagine. There's no world where people are just like, bloody love ECW me. I just don't buy it. Not this version, at least. So yeah.
I don't even think the original ECW could sell out MSG.
They were never allowed to get there.
What do you mean they were never?
I mean, that's WWE's fucking arena.
Anyone didn't New Japan in that arena.
Yeah, and about fucking 30 years later.
Fair enough.
Not now.
Yeah, even in '99, they wouldn't be able to get into that arena.
I mean, they also just weren't big enough either.
That's true.
I'm
surprised. I know it's WWE's territory. I'm surprised WCW never tried to. They were always the "Hey Vince, bring the back door." Oh, hey.
And then Vince said, "No, that back door's occupied. Thank you."
Because you think Eric Bischoff in one of these smart ways.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure. I think it's something where they had a deal where it's like we get first refusal.
Just standing beside Madison Square Garden, just fucking Eric, you're not allowed in. You're not allowed in, Eric.
But yeah, so yes, New York City, New York. I mean, it's not quite Philly, it's not quite there, but it's still New York, and it's still the fucking same old town. But yeah, it's kind of built. It's a much more beefier card in a sense, but also not really. Oh boy. So the first match is RVD versus Hardcore Holly, which, big old sparky plug. Probably should have got some fucking hair plugs with how fucking daft his bonnet look. Bleach blonde and fucking balding. I guess do it whilst you still have it, right? But yeah, this match is shit. It is a 4-minute 50 match which ends in a DQ. As Hardcore Holly introduces a chair to the ring which RVD uses, which they do love to do in these fucking games, don't they? In these matches. Yeah, in these matches, they do love to have the opponent introduce a chair. And because they're ECW guys, they just can't bloody help themselves and smash someone over the head with, what the fuck, guys? This gimmick shit. And it's a big brawl. As who comes out?
Well, did you know he stuck off?
Mike Knox.
Yeah. And did you know he takes steroids?
Oh, yeah.
And did you know he had his his throat gave him by a guardrail?
I'll show you. You'll see.
And who comes out to save them? Well, Mr. I'll defend the sex pest on national TV and
Tommy Dreamer. Sorry, that's just in case people weren't aware.
Oh, I thought you were saying Sandman was defending him. Because I would sex guys. I thought you went, oh, Sandman. Tommy Dreamer, yeah. And a man who swings a cane and drinks beer and probably has a massive shaft.
I believe it's Giggle Juice. Sorry, take it back.
Giggle Juice.
Giggle Juice.
And Matt.
I thought this was gonna set up a 6-man tag, but it didn't. So it's more of fucking Dreamer and Sandman facing fucking Mike Knox and Test again, but now with Hardcore Holly in there as well. It's quite impressive the amount of star power in comparison that ECW guys have in comparison to Test, Mike Knox, and Hardcore Holly. Fuck yeah.
It's interesting looking at this because the thing that I can see bringing all these ECW guys who can still work this time and
Balls Mahoney, that's it.
and
the only one.
and who's not trying to kill anyone in a ring. Probably have multiple times WCW talent on them. Fucking die right, drugged out of the mind. But no, it's all WWE guys, and it's all
There's a bunch of WWE rejects, really. Like,
Shannon Moore's not here yet.
that is true. That is true.
Um,
But yeah, then we continue on.
Actually, before the RVD match, you forgot the extreme, not Raven. No, no, it's much wider. He's compared to Danny DeVito. Some would say from the that Peng. It's Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman came out and cut a promo.
You just say no, not Heyman, and then you said it's Heyman. You fucking on. It's like, not Heyman. Who the fuck is it then?
Not Heyman. No, I said not Raven.
Oh.
Because I did the pose the Raven does.
Yeah, but Heyman does that pose too. He's reappropriated the pose. Yeah, essentially it just sets up Sabu main event, the world title, Extreme Rules.
Yep. And next match is
It's a debut of the reject,
the Pinkman.
the Prince of Punk. He's bringing sexy back,
And
especially after Punk and him having a fucking lovely romp in the fucking boiler room. Please love me, you freak. Take me, Punk, take me. Please. Stomp on my balls. Twizzle my mohawk. Reject me. Reject me.
Stomp him. Harder.
Yeah, the Shannon Moore. He finally debuts. He's in the open package, for fuck's sake.
You reckon Shannon Moore like this is all squeezed so hard for pack?
Don't know what that means.
Like squeezed so they're flat like that.
But yeah, so it's Shannon Moore's debut. He's been getting promo packages for like the last month and a half, and he gets his and it's like he loses in 1:51.
Seriously, that's how long the match was.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, he did get some cool offense in. He went for a tornado DDT, got countered. Had some pretty cool offense. But fucking yeah, Punk is back on top. He didn't even have to do his cool moves this time. He just hit him with the fucking pretty much. He hit his little fucking tarantula. He did the Anaconda Vice and tapped fucking Shannon Moore out. One thing I will say that's cool about being in the Garden is the Garden actually like good wrestlers. So they're like, Punk's over, it's fuck, it's great.
Well, the Warren Wheeler match first, Punk comes out and he's like,
oh, even Shannon Moore's kind of gets a reaction, which is absurd.
Like
almost as if these people are watching ECW.
Yeah, but what I will say is like Punk comes out first and he's like, come on guys, they're all like, and in the minute he starts the match, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Little did they know, and about 17 years later, that he would show up, he would make his return for a card.
Exactly.
Against Dirty Dom.
But yeah, no, it was a decent enough showcase match, and the post-match segment is Punked in the back, and after a fierce pumping of Shannon Moore last week, Kelly comes up and says, "Hey, really like your match. Well done on your debut.
You want to go to a nightclub?
Let's go to a nightclub." But see, the thing is, I bloody can't. I'm 19. I may as well just stay. And then Mike Knox like fucking walked in and pushed away. Look, not Mike. I'm not saying it, but it's over for you, mate. There's no coming back from this. She's propositioning other men.
Hey, look, he could be in cock blocking. Let's be honest.
Like, she's just fucking out looking for any hole. I mean, all the power to her, you know. Prime your life, get the pump your life. Punk the notorious shagger.
Is he actually?
I mean, he got around.
Isn't he like Dethrone?
He got around. all power to them. You know, have a good time. All adult, all consent and adult.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Um,
just I don't like seeing Kelly. Ooh, check me out. And yeah, Punk's older than you.
yeah, fun, yeah, yeah. It's
Punk,
just she is still 19. It still feels wrong. But hey,
like Mike Knox screams like every Minecraft YouTuber. "Oh, she's 19, lads. She's not 15. She's not 15. She's 19. Promise, check her ID." And like, Mike Knox, you're not winning here. He wants different men. You don't want it, and you don't want that. It's going to be a tough competition. You're going to lose, Mike.
I mean, he does suck cock. So
Yeah, so do you reckon he got with Shannon Moore in the end?
I think everybody would be happier if he got kind of then he would no longer be the reject. And Mike Knox would be the reject spit.
Oh.
Every promo, reject me. Start crying.
Why
What?
don't you love me, Shannon? Why don't you love me?
Just a bitch, aren't you?
Mm.
Yeah.
You're my reject, though. You're my reject.
Yeah. Carrying on though. There's not much else there. We get another Rene Dupree promo.
We don't get a Rene Dupree promo. Rene Dupree just shows up here. We don't know why he shows up.
You didn't quite catch on to the joke.
Oh well.
The joke was me going, that was a Rene Dupree promo, and then wait about 10 seconds, and then we did. Don't just go, there was no promo. That's fucking the art of storytelling.
The concept story.
So Balls Mahoney is also over in the garden, and he is once again faced with Joey Styles' sexual frustration as Ariel and Kevin Thorne come out again. They do the little fucking, whoa, let me sprawl her out right in front of you, Joey. And then Joey's like, they're freaks, freak. Having a furious tug over there. Fucking watching reruns of old Tommy the Tank. Fucking, oh, Ariel, you scary bitch. Oh, bite me. Fucking, it's just fucking, fucking hell. But the funniest bit though is first Balls is over, so you do get Balls chance, and Rene Dupree wins by doing nothing. It's amazing. He did nothing, and he wins because Kevin Thorne, interfered and did this. He did like a cool big boot, which made Balls like fly into the steel steps. Like, oh, that's fucking sick. That great. So Rene Dupree wins in MSG. Why is Balls over? Is the next question.
So protected.
Why is he so protected?
Who knows?
He's overcompensating for his sex life. The myth of protection, says Balls Mahoney. I bet he puts a Johnny on his balls. Okay? I am my trademark. No one can talk.
You reckon he pierced the ball?
Oh, I bet he pierced everything.
Like, you can get your penis pierced, can't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, you can probably get your balls pierced.
I mean, you could, but I don't really know why.
You know, Ed is down with the system. You know?
I mean, you're not fucking setting the man straight by getting your balls pierced. I don't think anybody's really witnessed it.
Yeah, your anus pierced.
You want?
Well, I actually don't know. Go get your anus.
Yeah, are you done? Are you done? Having a little fucking daydream. Thinking about Balls Mahoney's knob and ball fucking like dangling in the wind. A strong gust of wind. Just there we are. I
bet they smell like cheese.
Alright, now you're big, right? Doesn't even keep it on track. It throws in that. It's on a mousetrap, Piggy. Shouldn't be any cheat. The Big Show versus Sabu. Dream Rules match for the ECW Championship. And I'll be real with yous. It's the exact same match that Sabu and Big Show have had for like the last 3 matches they've fucking wrestled against each other. Sabu does his DDT through a table. The Heyman's guards attack Sabu. Sabu throws a couple chairs at him. He does the fucking flip. He does the Arabian facebuster. But they have a pretty cool finish as Big Show's set up on the outside in a table, kind of like playing possum. Sabu goes to jump over the rope and hit with the facebuster. Big Show just catches him in midair with the fucking choke slam through that table, gets him in the ring, choke slam, and he doesn't choke slam again. He does the showstopper, which is his cool little leg drop, where he like holds him by their throat and just sits on him, which is a great move, great fucking move. And yeah, there we are. Big Show retains the ECW Championship in 8 minutes and 36 seconds. It was a fun little match. Can't lie. It was enjoyable. What do you reckon? Still thinking about Paul?
Yeah. Match. Felt like a day. It was just a big match. It feels like every Sabu match is the same, honestly.
Yeah.
Like Sabu, Sabu.
It's like, Sabu, have you tried to not wrestle like you did 8 years ago? Nah. Or can you? Nah.
It's going to be like what Darby Allin's going to be like 5 years, isn't it? Like, Darby, can you wrestle different? Nah, get me up in that fucking ladder, boy.
Can I just do my best hits? Last week he did the RVD Sabu tag team best hits, and this time it was Sabu best hits again. Like, I don't want to fucking see Sabu wrestle the same shit match over and over again. I'd rather see Balls Mahoney and Kevin Thorne, who totally doesn't wrestle the same match over and over again. In fact, he has fangs, which makes it unique and separate. No, I get it's just a curse of ECW, right? I don't think anybody expects people to be like an active fan of this show, so they just put on the same shit every week, which is fun in moderation, but not when it's like, oh wow, I wonder what happens on ECW this week. Wow, nothing. Great. So some would say, as it's not being released fucking week, just watch a couple at a time. It'll make it a lot more fun to get through as you feel like you're progressing rather than watching a fucking Saturday morning cartoon where nothing progresses and everything stays the same, just like the kids like it. Yeah, anything else to add to ECW number 14?
No, be prepared for Saturday, as we will be releasing Unforgiven. Yes, me and Ash over to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I believe that's where it is. And we put on our jackets in the cold, blistering cold, and we go watch Edge versus John Cena, Big Show, and the McMahons versus Triple H, Shawn Michaels in the Devil's Playground. No, not a jail cell for Finn, sadly. Inside Hell in a Cell. And also the Highlanders, I believe, face Spears.
Robbie,
I can't understand the concept of a
we
Hell in a
figured
Cell.
out the concept of a door. They don't have doors in Scotland, Robbie. They do have porn, though. Thank the Lord. There we are. Classic. I never thought we'd get to cover the Highlanders again. Can't say we'll be probably doing much outside of Unforgiven, honestly. Pretty sure they get fired soon. So look forward to that. But yeah, solid. Also, exactly. Just full transparency. We obviously did just watch 4 back to back. So if these all sound like they're similar and we're laughing at the same joke, all filmed in a session. But yeah, no, solid. If you like this way that we did it, obviously we'll probably do it. Normal thing. It's a lot more fun to watch more than one episode of ECW rather than fucking watching one and going, that was shit. At least it balances it out a little bit more and it's not as fucking one-dimensional. But yeah, thank you for watching WWE ECW number 14, the September 12th edition, 2006, took place in Madison Square Garden. A place that rightfully earned its spot to actually be seen as one of the best crowds in the world for wrestling and one of the best arenas in the world, but just people actually giving a shit. Because this was probably the most over anybody's been in ECW and even Shannon Moore got cheers. So you know something's fucking going, something's in that water. You know, like cheer if you want to fucking go to the toilet. Woo! Yeah, the reject. And obviously Shannon Moore stands in the middle of the ring, just sad and alone, and he's been rejected again. As that is the true origin story of the Painmaker. So there we are. Thank you for watching. We've been One More Match. You have been the Breeders. Join us in the next one. See you then. Bye bye.